Oh, can you turn on your camera?
Yeah.
Okay. I already know she got pretty curly hair.
Oh, you already know it.
Oh my gosh, I love it. Hey,
Hey, how
girl.
are you?
What's good? What's your name? Where are you from?
I'm Sarah, and of course, I'm from Philly.
Silly.
Yeah, you already know.
Perfect timing. Okay, so where did you first find us, Sarah? Like, where did
Um, for you page. I don't know if it was a
you live,
clip.
or was it the live, or was it my content or our content?
I think it was a clip, to be honest. Yeah, but it was a minute ago.
Interesting. Like, what were your thoughts when you first saw us?
I was confused.
Okay, got you. So, what's your question, Sarah?
um, so I didn't know I was gonna go first. I was so shocked. Um, I would say, how do you think that this poly relationship, like, or what has this poly relationship like taught you about love, or maybe even about yourselves?
Hmm, that's a good question.
Ladies first.
Okay. What it taught me about love is what love actually means, and I haven't been in a real serious relationship,
Yeah.
so love, how he defined it as, and I really resonated, was like to the ability to or to trust that somebody will not like hurt you. Just putting your trust in somebody and realizing or trusting that they won't hurt you, even though they could. I think that's how you said it. That's not how you said it. But basically the fact that like somebody could hurt you, however you trust that they won't. So that's how I kind of see it now, because like if you think about it, I love my mom, I love my dad, and like they could hurt me but they just don't, and that's how I know that, like, well, that's debatable, but that is basically how I see it now. It's just a lot of trust and loyalty, and just being vulnerable with people too is what deepens a bond and love. So that's what I would say. It's a lot. There's a lot to
But
it.
what has the poly? Because I know you could always just be in a relationship and not be in poly, but what has poly specifically like helped you with?
Just like the depth of trust you really have to have with your partner, and also the fact that I feel like you have to trust your partner a lot more because there's a lot of variables to trust them with. That's why I think it's great to, well, obviously I think it only works if you have a strong leader at the like head of the relationship, so that it can go somewhere right. So yeah, that's what I would say about it. It takes a lot more trust, like true trust, that you have for a person.
That's crazy. I was kind of expecting the opposite, just because I feel like in a poly, you're aware that your person is in another relationship with somebody. So I feel like the trust, I don't know, I feel like you would have more trust if you were just in like a regular relationship. That makes sense.
Most people in a regular relationship can't even switch phones.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, it would demand more trust in those situations than in a poly.
I feel like you have to trust a
Just
person.
because, like, it is just like mutual between two people. And here, like, there is an agreement that there is more than one person. I don't know. Never mind.
Yeah, I get what you mean, but I would say that you have to have a deeper level of trust for the person because there's so much variables, right? That's what I would say. I feel like it's just a different type of trust. Yeah.
What about you, Shanice? Or Sean?
Shanique's good. Ladies first.
Um, in a poly, just so I have your question correct, in a poly relationship, like what has being in a poly relationship taught me?
Yeah, about yourself and about love.
Um, that communication is definitely key, and of course, like I learned being in this relationship how important communication is. But having more additions to, or like changing your dynamic definitely increases the significance of a higher level of communication, a higher level of just being aware of yourself, your emotions, communicating how you feel, your boundaries, everything. So, being able to communicate how you feel, what you want, what you need, and also I understand where you're coming from when you say like, hey, it takes, you would be more trusting in a monogamous relationship than a poly relationship. But I feel as though from where you're coming from, your standpoint, that would come from, I guess, someone being a lot more insecure in a poly relationship. So what Olivia was saying is because she is trusting someone to uh, have more women in the dynamic, it takes a lot more trust. It takes a lot more trust for me to understand that like this is the only woman that my partner is going to be with other than myself. Like there, as he says, like on the lives all the time, there are plenty of beautiful girls DMing him all the time. Yes, but it definitely does take a higher level of trust that like he's not just going all around town willy nilly, just messing with anybody. Every single step of the way when it comes to adding more people, just the dynamic of our relationship is communicated with us as well.
Yeah, I also wanted to add. I feel like what's also different is like truly giving everything your partner wants and being truly like selfless. And I feel like when most girls, like if they were, even in a healthy, long-standing relationship, and their partner came to them and was like, "Hey, like I've been like they're honest and they're like, I want to bring another woman in because I have these desires." Like I know a lot of women that would be like, "I'm not going to be with you," right? Just because like how they feel about it, when in actuality, like your partner is actually expressing how they feel and they tell you that they're going to do it in an ethical way and they're being honest with you as a partner, a lot of people would just completely drop it. So I think having like a true selflessness too, and not only doing what's best for you and what makes you feel good, but also what your partner wants as well, and bringing that into consideration. That's my answer. Too.
What about you, Sean?
Poly has taught me that the most important thing is not what other people say about you, it's what you say about you. At the end of the day, you got to be happy and respect the man that you see when you look in the mirror. And then I feel like the underlying principle to that is courage. And I feel like that's helped me in business because a lot of times, people don't have the level of success that they want because they don't have necessarily like the courage to. It takes courage to walk up to a beautiful woman and say hi. It takes courage to start a business. It takes courage to make an investment into yourself. It takes courage to live your life unapologetically. So I feel like it reinforced the number one principle in my life, which is that it takes courage to be successful. Number two, it taught me that good is the enemy of great. And I never want to settle for something that's just good. I want to continue to strive for greatness in all areas of my life.
What has it taught you about love, though? Because I understand, like
Good.
what? Because I know you've been in like a previous relationship. I'm not sure about other women how many are either, but I know you have. And what can you like say that this?
I mean, I think that this is great because, like, if me from now on, if I have a relationship that fails, it's not going to be to like something unethical happen or lying or cheating, which to me is the number one cause of like most breakups. For me, if I'm no longer with Olivia or I'm no longer with Shanice, it's just like, hey, we're no longer like aligned. We're no longer helping each other like grow, and I don't think that that's a bad thing, right? So I feel like for the first time, got to experience what love truly is like there's no secrets. It's a deeper level of intimacy. It's a deeper level of like trust. Like everything is just so much more intensified.
Okay. How have y'all grown? Because I know it's been about like 7 months. How have y'all grown since like the beginning?
I know I've grown a lot in terms of I didn't even know I wasn't even aware of. Definitely raised my level of awareness of like reaching the next level and what I need to do, because honestly I've never been surrounded by successful people, like super successful people. Growing up I did not have that. So it's just another level of accountability. I feel like that's the number one thing that I've gotten, and things I can actually implement in my business, in myself, in my development, in my fitness. Things like don't be selfish. Things like think about like others more than you think about yourself. And there's just a lot. There's just a lot of like principles that have been instilled in me that I like carry on to the rest of my life and are continuing to use in the rest of my life, that like has just really improved my performance and like who I am.
So let's say you guys weren't in a poly relationship. What would y'all be doing individually? Like, what would y'all have going for yourselves? I understand you guys have like
Do you
businesses
want
and stuff.
Denise to answer that previous question as well, or just Olivia?
All of y'all.
Okay, go ahead.
My window's open. Here, all these trucks coming
Go ahead.
by.
My sense of awareness has grown, and I've also grown physically, spiritually, and emotionally.
In what ways? Like specifically?
Specifically, we all push each other to be and perform at our highest potential.
So I'm saying like outside of the relationship though, where would y'all be? What would y'all be doing?
What would I be doing outside of this relationship? If
Yeah.
I wasn't in a poly relationship, I'd still be in the Navy.
What about you, Sean?
Are you asking like romantically, or what would I be doing in like my professional life?
In your professional life, I guess.
I'd still be doing the same thing I'm doing now.
Would you still like be on social media, or are you only on social media because of the relationship?
I've been on social media for years. I'm newer to TikTok, but I've been on social media for years.
I recognize you though. I think we like talked in the DMs. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
What about you, Olivia?
I would still be like scaling my business, and yeah, probably wouldn't have as much support as I do now and help, but yeah, that's what.
Where'd you live again before you like moved to San Diego?
Northern Virginia.
And you said like college was not, an option for you, or was it just like
It wasn't. It's not that it wasn't an option for me. I feel like it just wasn't worth it for where I wanted to go. It was just like, why would I wait 4 years to attain success I could get like literally if I just dedicated myself for 6 months or a year? I don't believe in college for me personally, and for most people.
All right.
Yeah. Yep.
And lastly, what does being on social media do for y'all? Like specifically when it comes to like your poly relationship, what do you guys get like off going on social media?
You were beautiful women. Yeah. No, I'm kidding.
She is beautiful though.
She is. No, she's cute. I'm curious. You said we talked in the DM.
Are you like slid? No, not like that. Not on some weird stuff before, like that. Because they're getting messy. They're gonna get messy. It's gonna get messy. Not like that. No.
You saying I shot my shot?
I don't know. I don't know.
Why are you blushing?
Oh Lord.
So did it happen or not?
Why are you blushing?
What was my question again, bro?
He tends to have that effect on women.
Oh man, that's funny.
Speechless.
All
Oh,
right.
what was like? How does like the poly relationship and on social media, like, what does that do for y'all?
Go ahead, baby.
Honestly, I love that we get to sit in front of 38,000 people right now and, bring some sort of value to them, even if it is entertainment, education, insight. I don't really care what it is. I just like that I'm able to provide value to a mass scale. And you don't know how many DMs I get that are so positive. I have literally an album that's a screenshots of all of the positive things people have said to about us and me and how we've inspired them and moved them. So that's just a good feeling, honestly. And of course, I support them in the DM too. So.
What about you, Shannon?
Respectfully, I'm gonna let my queen go first. Go ahead, babe.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, she didn't hear the question. Could you repeat it?
Oh, I was thinking, what is having a poly relationship on TikTok specifically like do for y'all? Like, how does that grow? I don't know. What does it do for y'all?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's been like tremendous. I think it's awesome. I think this kind of is the beauty of social media. Yeah, we get a lot of haters, but we also get a few supporters. We've been able to positively impact people all over the country. We've been able to help people with their business. We've been able to give people strategy that they can use to improve their life. And I hope that we've opened up some conversations when it comes to like relationships, whether people agree with us or disagree with us, where people are learning what to do or what not to do. Hopefully, we've helped people have better relationships, and I think that'd be awesome. Oh, and then we also got a huge project.
Mm-hmm.
Huge.
Oh, what is it?
Huge project coming soon.
What is it? You can't say it yet.
Yeah, no, I can't talk.
People are saying that Shanice looks mad. Are you mad, Shanice? I don't think you're mad.
Not at all.
You look tired. I watch your lives too. You have a busy day.
Yeah.
I think I was on your live when
They about to blow you up.
me?
Oh yeah, get prepared. Incoming DMs. They about to like clip you up, be like this. Oh.
Be like, oh, she wants her man. I don't want Sean. I don't. I promise you. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay.
They're gonna be like, girl, screenshot the DMs.
Yeah, oh my god. No, yo. Yo, that's funny. But I think I was watching when you were at yoga and you were doing the it wasn't yoga, it was like meditative, something with meditation or whatever. I think that's dope. How do you find like time for that?
I don't go very often. A friend of mine just runs a breath work and hypnotherapy and sound bath like studios. Very nice.
I'm like also looking at the comments. Yeah, they're saying go.
Yeah, you got a business?
I don't have a business. I'm 20. I'm about to be 21. Trust me. Like I'm going through like an identity crisis right now, trying to figure out what I'm gonna do.
Why? You're so young. You just try anything, girl.
That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing.
Like dedicate yourself to it. I would recommend a high income skill and just do it, dedicate it, and you're so young. Even if you spent the next 5 years figuring it out, you'd still be young, and you'd find something within the 5 years. Believe me.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm definitely just trying to like put myself out there a little bit more.
Yeah, that's good. Build a brand on socials for sure. Start there. That's good. Well, thank you, Sarah.
Thank you. I'm sorry, I'm a little nervous. I didn't mean to out you, Sean. They're gonna clip it up anyway. Anything.
Oh no, you're outing yourself, girl. You're getting the DMs.
I swear, it was just like
Conversation went. That's what I want to know.
yo. I promise you, it was nothing like that.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Okay.
See you.
Thank you, Sarah.
Thank you. Have a great night.
Bye.
Bye.
She's so sweet. Sarah. Maricola, you're coming on.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
Hello, hello.
Your name? Where are you from?
My name is Miracle. I'm from Chicago, but I'm in Atlanta.
Awesome. Miracle. First of all, what's the first thing you saw from us?
Um, it was probably y'all live about 2 weeks ago.
Got you. So in the live 2 weeks ago. Cool. Well, what's your question, Miracle?
It would be between you and Shanice. Do you guys feel like y'all are part of more of a sisterhood or just out of convenience?
What do you mean?
Since you both date the same man, do you define y'all relationship as more of like a sisterhood, or is it just out of convenience, like you guys get along simply because you date the same man, or is it more like a sisterhood, like an effort? Do you guys put effort into you guys' relationship?
Well, when you talk about sisterhood, what do you mean by what does like sisterhood look like to you? Because our definition might be.
So typically, like in a poly relationship, like among the women, you guys build something together outside of him. So, of course, you both date him, have your own individual relationships with him, but do y'all have a relationship with one another? Like, how do y'all support each other? Is it more so like a sisterhood, or is it more so of like you guys are both dating the same man and you do minimum effort towards one another? Like, do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know about Shanice, but yes, we do support each other. And also when it comes to like effort wise, we could always be doing a better job.
Mm-hmm.
And that's something that we do, like we are going to do. Um, so yeah, that's kind of we're friends, and we are building to have a closer friendship and sisterhood. So yeah, I would definitely say we do have a friendship and a sisterhood, and we're just like building it, right? Because relationships don't just snap your fingers and it's woo perfect. So yeah, it takes time.
Shanice,
I agree.
you agree that you guys are just building a relationship?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So in the live that I saw 2 weeks ago, um, Sean was talking about adding more women to the like throuple that you guys have now. If you guys are working on a relationship and it hasn't really bloomed and went very far, how do you think that will affect you guys in the future? If it's already like
I
tension
want to, I want to,
between you
I want
guys.
to take, I want to take that. So I feel like the only reason why they're not much closer is my lack of communication. I did a really bad job communicating with Olivia and Shanice, and I feel like
Hmm.
she made the best of not the greatest situation. I feel like in those type of situations, I got to be a better leader. I got to communicate with my queens better and set the framework for like how I want those relationships and interactions to work. It was really hard to communicate with, not to make excuses because there's no excuse. It was really hard to communicate with Shanice. And the fact that she's still here, I feel like is a testament to the woman that she is because, like, like a lot of other women could have taken it like the wrong way. Like, yes, she knew about Olivia. Yes, she knew I liked Olivia, but like, it was just totally different than like what we originally planned. And shout out to her. I feel like I never give her enough credit for adapting to that on the fly. But yeah, just communicating better. So I don't think we'll really have those issues moving forward. To be honest with you, I really
Okay.
wouldn't ask somebody mix where it's like it's just totally different now. Like whenever I even go on a date with a woman, like they're gonna meet both of my queens, like everything's known just right away. I think we made the best of a really terrible situation. So, and I
Okay.
have pretty bad leadership skills, like when putting the whole thing like together. So,
Okay. So moving forward, because I heard you talk about like how Shanice had made the best of a terrible situation. How do you enforce her boundaries going from here on out?
communicate.
So outside of communication, I that's clear as day. Like there was a clear miscommunication on your behalf when you involved Olivia. But outside of that, she doesn't have any other boundaries except communication. Like anything that makes her
Well,
uncomfortable,
like I would
anything.
communicate about boundary. I would communicate about her with those boundaries. So, like, I can't until I know the boundaries. I can't really like put anything in like place. Haven't
Okay, so
identified.
towards Shanice, what would be your boundaries in regards to this newfound relationship that was pushed upon you?
Um, I'm sorry, you're referring to specifically, or
Yeah.
regardless of my boundaries, I'm able to communicate them with my love.
Okay. Okay, so since the relationship is new, I'm just going to take a wild guess that kids aren't in the picture for you guys currently, correct?
No.
Okay. Okay. I don't really have any more questions. I just wanted to clarify that.
Gotcha,
I
gotcha.
wish you the best of luck.
Thank you, Miracle.
No problem. Have a great day.
You
You too.
too.
I
Bye.
appreciate your questions.
No problem.
We got somebody in San Diego. Olivia Torres. Hey, Olivia.
Hey, girl.
Hey.
Hi,
Twin.
Shanice.
Name
Hi,
twin.
Sean.
What's your okay? So I already know where you're from. You're in San Diego, right?
Yeah, I'm in San Diego. I really didn't think I was gonna get picked because we have the same name, but glad I'm here.
No, I'm not. I'm not that girl. That's like you can't have my name. I'm
There
not
can
one of
only
those.
be one.
There can only be one. No. So where did you find us first?
Hi, Sean. How are you?
Hey,
I found you on the For You page because, oh, yeah, the For You page, but I just seen clips.
Oh, got you. So the edited clips, huh?
Yeah,
Got
but I watched your lives. That's just what drew me in.
Got you. Okay. So what's your question, Olivia?
I have a couple for each of you. Um, I just want to start off with Shanice. I just wanted to say that I feel like a lot of women in here kind of admire Shanice, not saying that they don't about Olivia, but I'll get to that later on. But I think because Shanice comes off with so much grace, and I just want to say that I think that's what kind of drew me in to like really sit and listen more than just kind of judge is honestly Shanice and how she handles the comments, the questions, and I just wanted to kind of like shout that out to her because I feel like not enough people give her credit on I like how she responds back to us and like listens and just pretty much like makes us feel valued. And I say us because us in the comments. um and then my question for okay, so Sean, I know that you said that okay, so in one of the lives you said the family you create is more powerful than the family you came from. And I just wanted to touch on like what you meant by that, only because I know in another live, Olivia said something about her family doesn't approve of this situation. So I just wanted your thoughts on that.
yeah. I think that parents are great, and I'm so thankful for my dad. Without him, I wouldn't be here. However, I will say this: there comes a point in life where, like, your parents can only take you so far. And at the end of the day, you can't marry your parents. You can't have kids with your parents. I mean, you could, but that's just really weird. And a lot of people don't reach their potential because they listen to like their parents. For instance, a kid's just like, I want to go and become a millionaire. They get advice, they get some data, they get some information on how to become a millionaire. And what do? They take it to their parents, and their parents are like, that's not a good idea. I wouldn't do that. Or you're changing. I like you just the way you are. Like every time you tell your parents, not a lot of times, but some people can relate to this. Some people are chasing big dreams. Some people are trying to become a millionaire. Some people are trying to become a business owner. Some people are trying to get to the next level. And they go and tell their parents, and their parents are like, be realistic. I like you just the way you are. Why are you talking like that? Why are you changing? And I'm gonna tell you guys this: if you want to make $20,000 a month, maybe you don't want to be a millionaire. You want to have a good relationship, whatever it may be. If your parents were gonna change your life, they would have done it already. Like, you've been living with them for 18, 19, 20 years. If you listening to your parents was going to make you a millionaire, you would have already done it. So it comes to certain points where you got to live your life and realize your parents can only take you so far. And a lot of people don't reach their potential because they listen to like their parents. And I think we should listen to our parents on some things, but other things like I would not listen to like my parents on that. You know,
if you don't want to switch places with them in a certain area, would not listen to it.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense, and I do agree for a majority of that because yeah. Anyways, so that makes sense. Do you guys have friends? I know people have asked you guys this, but I feel like I didn't get a clear answer on. Do you guys make time to hang out with friends, or do you guys feel like friends are not necessary in your dynamic?
It's not that it's not necessary. It's just I don't really desire at the season of life I'm in right now. I don't really desire to hang out with people. Like I really don't. Like if it's not going to like help me help more people and build right now, it's not really my main priority. So do I have friends? Yes. Do I prioritize hanging out with them? Not really.
Okay, to each its own. I feel like that's not necessarily for everyone. What about you, Shanice?
Yes, I have friends.
Okay.
I feel like for myself, I hang out with people that fit my future, not my past. I have a lot of associates, but as far as friends, I wouldn't say I have a lot of like people that I call friends because I'm a very, very, very hungry person. And most people kind of live life on like chill mode, autopilot mode, and that's okay. It's nothing wrong with that. But if we're not pushing each other to greatness, I'm not really interested in being like friends.
Okay, yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. I feel like that all makes sense. And yeah, I wrote these questions down. I think somebody said that because I've been waiting to get on here. Okay, so then the next question I have is, okay, someone asked this, but I feel like they didn't ask it in the correct way. I know that Sean holds you guys accountable for things, and I do think that's important because every relationship, I feel like you guys should hold each other accountable. But do you guys hold Sean accountable for things? And not saying like he's wrong or does anything bad, but like just like a normal relationship. Because sometimes I feel like in recent lives, from what I've at least seen, I feel like Sean isn't always wrong, but I do feel like there are times where I'm like, oh, I wish he could have like sat and listened to what this person had to say, or he could have handled this situation better. Do you guys ever like off live have those conversations with each other or with Sean in general? And do you feel like Sean, do you feel like you take criticism well?
So in terms of the live and stuff, no, because that's how he is, and I like how authentic he is. I like that he doesn't sugarcoat things. I like the way that he tells it like it is. A lot of people don't like to hear it, and I feel like that's why he gets a lot of criticism and backlash for it. It's because the way that the way that he thinks about it. So in that terms, no. In terms of accountable, I would say it's like more like habits types thing. Like we all need accountability. Like maybe if you told me about something in business, I was like, how is this going? Right? Or maybe like waking up in the morning, I keep accountable to that. So we keep each other accountable in many aspects, but I'm more of the person that's like, how is this going?
Okay. And what about you, Denise?
Accountability is love. So even if like if you feel as though there is a certain aspect of something that needs to be addressed, then like of course you would want the partner, the person that you love, or the person that like you're in a relationship to discuss that with you.
Awful.
Okay. Sorry, I just got distracted. And Sean, do you think you hold yourself accountable a lot, or do you have issues with taking accountability?
I think I take a lot of accountability, hence why I said I just like 20 minutes ago need to be a better leader and all of that. I think I take extreme accountability. I think anybody that is a business owner takes a lot of accountability. Um, and as far as criticism, yeah, I feel like I listen to criticism, but only from people that actually I feel like I can like learn from. A lot of people be like trying to give me advice and they don't even take their own advice. It
Mhm.
doesn't really like, make sense. Like people that don't even run a business try to give me business advice, and it's not saying I don't want to hear what they have to say, but like these people who have never achieved anything try to like invalidate me. It's just not real. Or people that don't have a family trying to give me family advice. It's weird. So I don't know. I'm very careful who I listen to. I will say that.
Okay. Um, and do you feel, Sean, that I forgot the term for it because honestly, I just learned about the whole poly thing like maybe like a year ago or something. But do you believe that like regular relationships, regular as in like one, two single people, um, do you feel like they don't work? Because just because the vibe that I'm getting, I feel like not right now, but in your other lives, I feel like you maybe don't feel like they work at all. Or what are your thoughts on
I
that?
think that they just. I mean,
Monogamous.
for certain people they can work, but for most people, I just don't think that monogamy can like work.
Mm,
Yes, and I honestly think that for like the guys that most girls want to date, monogamy just does not work.
okay. And then this question is mainly for Olivia. I feel like a lot of people have their own hatred towards you, whatever, for like many different reasons. But I feel like the one that what I think where it comes from is I feel like Shanice, even though she supports her man and she like comes off very like she's standing beside him, I feel like you do the same too. But I just feel like in a way it comes off like I don't want to say you don't have your own mind because I feel like that's rude and that's not what I'm trying to say. But I feel like it comes off like you can't have your own opinion a lot of the times. And maybe you do agree with everything he says, but I just feel like when I look at Shanice and when I look at you, I feel like Shanice is more of like if I were looking at both of you, I would be like, okay, I feel like I can really learn from Shanice because she carries herself very elegant and like a woman. And I feel like sometimes your responses can be a little bit childish. And it's okay because I think we all can be childish. But yeah, that's pretty much what I want to say without going on.
Yeah, completely understand, but like that I just like telling things straight up. I'm going to say things that are on my mind, and I'm
Yeah.
never gonna hold back, and I'm never gonna sugarcoat, and I'm just gonna say things truly like how I feel. Like I don't care about what other people think about me. If I feel some way, I'm gonna definitely say it, and I see how that can come off. That can like be misconstrued, or people might not
Mhm.
agree with what I believe. But at the end of the day, like I'm not here to be liked. I'm here to be liked by the certain people that resonate with who I am. So I don't really care. Like I'm not gonna hold back, and I appreciate you telling me that. But that's just kind of who I am. I'll always be like this, and if it comes off as childish, then I guess I'm gonna be a child forever because I'm never gonna stop doing this.
Yeah. I definitely respect that. I definitely do like your personality. I just know that like even with me sometimes things can come off a different way. And I feel like as I got older, I learned that sometimes you do have to polish things up a little bit just so you can be seen in a different light. Because I do feel like you have a good personality and I can see where like I trust me, I get where you're coming from with all that. I just feel like maybe it is an age thing and not saying like you're so immature and young, but mainly just because maybe Shanice developed that over time. So with that
Yeah.
being said, I feel like there is something that or what do you like about Shanice that you feel like you could apply to yourself?
Yeah, that's a good question.
And I'm only asking this because, oh, sorry, I'm so sorry. I'm only asking this because obviously Sean dates both of you, and I do see why you guys both fit him. Yeah, that's why I'm asking.
Yeah, so I would say maybe a little bit in the responses, a little bit. Like asking more questions, maybe. So I would say that side. I would say that side.
Okay, that makes
Yeah.
sense. And I don't have much questions, just like one more. And I don't want you to hate me for this, Sean, but I really do want to ask this. You're free to not answer this. This has been like in the comments for a while, whatever. I know you don't like to talk about your time in the military, and I really won't ask too many questions about it. I just have one. Did you get dishonorable discharge? Is that why your experience in the military was like a negative experience?
I didn't get a dishonorable discharge. No.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Cool. I was just curious about that because I was floating around. All right. Well, I have nothing else to say. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you, Sean, for listening as well. And Shanice. Oh, no one even mentioned that Shanice hit like 11 million likes or something in a live. I thought that was cool.
Period.
Mention that.
Period.
I appreciate
Thank you, Olivia.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye. You guys have a good night.
Bye, you too. Those were good questions.
Hey, babe, let help on the show me gun, by the way.
Yes, we can. Also, 1 million likes.
So you, babe.
That's
You
good. Let's get to 1 million likes before we bring a guest on.
Double tap, double tap, double tap. Pretty please and thank you. We're at 9:16. Thank you for bringing us this far. 9:32, 9:35. Y'all are awesome. 9:50. $1 million. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
1 million. Okay. Oh, Ray Beauty, you're coming on. Ray Beauty.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hi. Yes.
Hi.
1 second. Watch another one. No, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. Hold on.
Okay. Hello? Okay, bye.
There we go.
Hi. What's your name? Where are you
Hi. Mine. Hold on. Actually, let me relocate. Hi, friends.
Hi. What's your name? Where are you from?
I'm Danielle. I'm from Georgia.
You
I'm
said
currently in
Danielle.
Maryland. hmm
Danielle. Okay. Currently in Maryland, from Georgia. Okay. Where'd you first see us?
I want to say I'm kind of like an OG. I've been watching y'all for a minute. I've been watching y'all since y'all used to be live at the same time in two separate rooms. I don't watch you make yam brownies or something. I used to watch Denise make
Oh my
makeup
gosh!
videos.
Throwback to the
all the time.
sweet potato brownie people. Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate
So
it.
no problem. I wasn't expecting y'all to add me. I'm so nervous. But so
Oh.
I wanted to do like a game since everyone's always asking the same questions for Sean. Do you accept the challenge?
What?
Said I wanted to play a game with you since everyone asks the same questions. If you are okay with that.
What kind of game?
Kind of like helping us to get to know the queens more type of game.
Sure, let's do it.
I want supposed to come play with her whenever it happened, but he's gone. Do you want to or no? If
Sure,
not, I'll just hop off the line.
sure, let's do it.
Okay. So, in the comments, I'm gonna kind of read as they go. In the comments, I want y'all to ask kind of like a who and who type questions, and I'll ask them directly. For example, my first question to you, Sean, will be who's cooking or who cooks the most in your relationship?
Shanice.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Um, oh, you guys are rude. This isn't fun.
Are you gonna ask the next question?
Yeah, I wanted it to be everyone, but
Well, you said
people.
me.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you
No,
said
I'm
Sean.
sorry. Not
I thought you started the sentence
three.
with
Everyone
Sean.
in the comments. I want it to be all 45,000 of us, but
Oh, you gotta
they're rude.
say that. We're confused. You gotta like.
I'm sitting
I
here
did
waiting.
say it, but you
Okay.
were mean mugging me, kind of giving
No, I
the
wasn't
things.
debugging. I just didn't understand what you were saying. You were like, "Let's play a game." I don't really know what that means. Like
You want to
people
help
say
me?
a lot of stuff.
Questions of who does what, who does what,
What you
Oh.
gonna do?
like who cooks the most, who likes. Sorry, I wasn't prepared. We're
Okay.
coming. We're coming.
I mean, I don't really have any
Huh?
questions.
Okay. While we figure out some questions. Oh, who does the most cleaning in your relationship?
So, are we entering this, or you want like the comments?
I would wanted the comments to kind of ask, but they just ask too gazy stuff. So
Oh, so
I'm
the
gonna ask.
questions are coming from the comments, and then you want
I want
me to
to,
answer.
but they're stank. Yeah,
No, we just don't understand. Nobody's saying we want to support
I'm
you. We just
confused.
don't.
I said I wanted the comments to ask the question. Yeah, but the comments are stank.
No, they're not saying. They just need direction. That's all.
No, I'm telling you, they're stank. Like because they some of them got them, but they went automatically to rude questions, sex questions, which we know y'all don't answer, and a bunch of other stuff. Does that make sense?
Yeah. But
So,
yeah,
how
you're
about you just
putting.
ask the questions? Go ahead.
Do you have any questions? It was an idea that popped in my head. I'm just gonna not do it anymore. Let's just ask regular questions. So, I know one of the hot topic questions right now is that there's a photo floating around of you walking around with a girl. You had like a pink shirt on and stuff like that. Was that like the third woman that's kind of about to come in the picture?
No,
Oh, that's just a friend.
I wouldn't even call it that.
Oh, oops. Okay. And then another thing that's kind of like a hot topic right now was that like Aunt Karen had came on live and pretty much was like screenshotting a post or something like that and saying that y'all were lying about I guess owning your penthouse and that it was truly an Airbnb.
Who's Aunt Karen?
So if it's an Airbnb, how much are we paying every day?
I'm not sure, but that's just what she was posting. She was posting pretty much like showing the listing and how it had the exact same furniture in it and the sheets on the bedding.
Yeah, because it's my place. Like, just because somebody put it on Peer Space doesn't mean anything. Anybody can go and look at my testimonials and saw that I had a lady who was an Airbnb coach, and I helped
Hmm.
her scale her business and like anything. The thing about me is when I take on mentees, I do anything in my power to actually help them be successful. Like, hey, I'm gonna do everything in my power. This isn't some like, oh, you just take a course and that's that. When I say I'm gonna mentor somebody, I actually mentor them, right? I take them in, like I open my home up to like all of that. Like, so of course you're gonna see that. You're gonna see people that make content in my house. You're gonna see all of that. But if you guys go in, all those people, if you go into my testimonials, you'll see that. So it just is one of those things. Like I
That
believe
makes sense.
in mentorship. I don't believe in selling people a course. I believe in putting people in a position to like change lives. That's what I do. And if you're a great student and you're awesome and like you really want to go to like the next level, then like, hey man, like if somebody's crushing it, why would I not do everything in my power to help them go to another level?
And if you have a nice place, wouldn't you want to share it to
Yeah.
people you
Yeah.
with?
I mean, most people never. Hey, can you turn the camera to there a little bit? Man? Most people never get to experience something like this. I mean, like we're watching. There's a live baseball game going on right now in like our front yard. So it's like most people never get to experience something like that. So giving people that experience, I think is like super powerful and super eye opening. Like imagine you walk into your door and there's a game. There's a live game right there. I think that's an experience
Right.
that most people could never like realize. And most people, when they step into my place, they're like, "Wow, this is crazy." And I love giving those moments to people because those are the moments that actually help people go and achieve their dreams. Speaking of, if you guys out there, you want a Lamborghini, you want a Ferrari. No, I don't have a Lamborghini. No, I don't have a Ferrari. If that's what I wanted to do, I can have that next week. But if you want to go do that, sometimes it takes going to sit in your house, going to a dream house and touring it. Sometimes it takes going to the Lamborghini dealership and like sitting in the car. Sometimes it takes, hey, going to the mall and seeing like things that you really like. And maybe you go to a Rolex store, whatever it may be that motivates you, and you actually visualize it and experience it. Sometimes that can give you a really big paradigm shift and make you want to go harder in entrepreneurship.
I agree. I agree. I'm also an entrepreneur. I do eyelash extensions, so I completely
You,
get that.
you
So,
do what?
so is that I do eyelash extensions out in
Ooh,
here in Maryland.
awesome.
Yeah, you girls could come fly. Since Sean got big money, have him fly out here, and I'll do the eyelashes. From
Wait, so you
um,
so you're in the Maryland area doing lashes, right?
right.
Gotcha. Cool. Everyone in Maryland, go hit her up for some lashes.
Yes.
So y'all rent out. So you own your penthouse,
No, I don't own this. I rent
and
this.
you
You
oh
can't
you
buy this.
rent it.
Yes.
Oh, dang. I
Now I
didn't
don't
know
pay.
that. I own it. So,
My name's on the lease. It's not that hard to find.
honestly, I just watch y'all. I don't look up stuff. I don't dig.
As you
Look at
shouldn't.
that.
Like the waste of
Speaking of watching,
Here's what I think.
speaking of watching,
I think you can't hustle and hate at the same time. So I feel like when people all they have to do is like hate, it lets me know that they're not, with all due respect, not doing much anything with of great significance in your life. You can't hustle and hate at the same time, and you know that. Like you cannot be hustling and hating at the same time. It doesn't work.
Agreed. So that means you have too much time on your hands. I got it.
I was just gonna say, speaking of watching,
Nemos chemistry.
regardless of what anybody say about y'all, y'all got to be doing something right. Because if y'all got this woman to stop fucking watching Terry Joe every night, I don't know if y'all know who Terry Joe is, but she does not watch Terry Joe. Like I know about y'all because of all the times I hear y'all in the background of her fucking phone
Oh my
all day.
god.
So like I said, I don't know why everybody hates y'all for whatever reason, but y'all doing something right because y'all got her attention and every fucking body else
I appreciate
attention.
it, man.
So
I don't know. It's like cracking the live or something. Because honestly, I watch the live every day, and it's the same questions I ask. But he'll be coming in the room, I'll be dead, and then he'll have to come and swipe my
yeah,
phone.
I literally
Put
walk in
it
the
back
room,
on
she
the
be knocked the fuck out sleep,
show.
and I just come up and turn the phone off. Like why she? I'm not gonna let the phone stay on all night.
Thank you.
Do you
Yeah,
have
yeah.
I don't really have any
Yo,
questions. Like
what do you?
I don't really have any questions. I don't have any questions. It's just
Hmm?
from everything I've heard about y'all in passing and whatever she told me. Honestly, it's just I think I'm just really. I feel like
He's getting
I'm kind of
interested.
confused, but I don't know what questions
So
to
ask
ask.
questions if you're
I don't know what
confused.
questions to ask. It's like a
I got a
it's
que- I
like
got
a
a que- I got a question for you. This one might get you hemmed up, but I got a question. What do you think of poly, brother?
I mean, my thing is whatever floats your boat. If finds you lost your
No, no,
boat,
no,
I
no,
don't
no,
have
no,
a
no,
problem.
no. I didn't ask you what you see. What floats my boat? I asked you what you think of poly.
Well, not your boat. I'm just talking about in general. Like,
Would you do poly?
um,
If you weren't me, would you do poly?
if I run with you,
Yeah.
what I do? Yeah,
Why?
why not?
No, why?
Because, well, I'll say it this way. It's just not getting me hemmed up. It just if I wasn't with you, or if I am with you,
And I
if
agree
she
to do.
wanted to do it, I would.
Okay,
Or
No,
I'll
no,
at
no,
least be
why?
no,
open.
no.
I'll
Hey,
be
hey.
open to the. I'll be
We
open to the
we
idea.
asking you straight up, straight up. So if
Yeah.
you were by yourself, if you were by yourself, you wasn't with your queen now, and you were going into a new relationship, would you go poly or would you go monogamy if you had a choice?
Oh, that's a good
If
one.
I had a choice,
Which one? Yeah.
I don't think I would go by the choosing. If I met, I think what I think my intention would be to be in a monogamous relationship. That would be my intention. But if somewhere along the lines that idea presented itself, I wouldn't be against it. I wouldn't be like, no, we're not doing that shit. I would at least consider
You
it,
mean to
think
tell me,
about
you
it, and
mean to
wait.
tell me right now, if you had the choice to sleep with one beautiful woman every night versus two, you're gonna choose one. Is that what you're telling me right now?
I don't have to be in a relationship to do that though. You don't have to be in a relationship to do that. You can be
I
single and
agree.
do that.
I agree, but I'm saying in a relationship, which one would you prefer?
I mean,
Okay.
I
And
mean,
then two,
yeah. I mean,
if
yeah.
Women,
to
stop
like,
that. This is just how men are. Like,
Listen,
I
man.
just
how
be
men are.
poly, would you rather be like the common known poly when everyone's kind of engaged with each other, or more poly be like them where you just have queens dedicated to you, but they don't
Oh,
explore. Which one would you prefer?
if I'm probably everybody involved together. Fuck it. That's me personally.
That's a listen, bro. You can do that, but that is a lot, man. Sometimes when women are intimate with each other, and then you got to deal with that if they're in an argument with one another, like it just goes to a different level, man. So whatever floats your boat, but you
Plus,
know,
plus remote.
I just feel like it's just more variables. Interesting conversation, man. Didn't mean to put you on the spot. It takes a lot
Oh
of
no, it's
courage,
good. Like
right? Like I said,
He's
I
not
don't, I
inside.
don't
what do you
know.
what do you what do you do, man?
I guess I don't know enough,
Hmm?
huh? I don't
What
know
do you
enough
do?
about it, but huh?
What do you do? You got a business? What do you do?
I'm, I'm in the military,
Oh hell yeah, man! Thank you for your service. What branch?
Army. Thank you for your support.
How long you doing 20 years or what?
Um, maybe I feel like it's easy. So I feel like
Yeah.
I feel I want to do 20 years because it just I
Listen,
like
man.
it. I'm good at it. I like
Listen,
it,
good
and it's just
is the enemy. Good is the enemy of great, bro. If you got the discipline,
oh I think
you know,
I said
to
that earlier.
to 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 stay in shape and be like that, and you know, be in a relationship, you got the discipline to build $1 million business. You do what you want to do, but I just want to say, don't give up on your dreams because you're very comfortable. You know what I mean? Keep pursuing that state of excellence, bro. Never give up on your potential. That's my advice to you. Good is the enemy of great, and continue to strive for greatness, brother.
Yeah. I love that. You have any more questions? Or any
Um,
questions? Because you can ask anything. We're asking you questions. This is not your show.
not myself.
This is San Diego's finest show.
Period. Woo.
So no questions? Honestly,
I mean, I really don't have any questions. I don't. I feel like I don't. I've seen enough of y'all lives to where I've seen people ask all these questions,
I think you
but
should watch a
some
little
way or
bit more
another,
and discover, like, hey, man, if I was single, would I be in a regular relationship or a poly relationship? Because you don't seem to have that question
no.
figured out.
Question would be, if I'm in a if I was single, right,
Yeah,
and how would I happen to stumble upon a poly or a mono relationship? Like
you want the truth,
how
bro? You want the
How did
you want
you?
the truth? You want the
nah,
truth?
that's like
How
what's
did
up?
The truth is, bro, to be honest, and women are gonna crush me for this, but every woman knows that poly is the way, and I'm gonna tell you why. Look at how they treat celebrities. Chris Brown can walk into any room. He can walk in with 5 girls, and he can still point at a girl and say, "You come in with me." And this girl can be monogamous, and I guarantee you, bro, there's going to be a lot of girls that will go and be Chris Brown's number 6. The thing is this: do they respect you to that degree? And the beautiful part about today is anybody can become anything. You can dedicate your life to 6 months and completely change your life. But a regular dude, they're not gonna like settle for poly with the regular dude. You gotta really, really be on your mission, man. But women are polygamous by like nature, bro. Like 100%. They always have wanted to date the best guy possible. 1,000%. Look at the way they treat celebrities. And I'm not saying that I am a celebrity, but I am saying with today's day and age, you can make yourself anything.
I feel like celebrities have an advantage? Like you have to have money to cheat, or I'm sorry, not to cheat. I'm reading the comments. You
I'm
have
about
to
to
have
say
money
what
to like be able to entertain multiple women. I feel like
See, see what I mean?
I don't know,
money or be funny shit. I
money would
don't
be
know.
funny.
Well, if you funny,
No,
then you
money.
have money. As
Huh?
long as you're out there. I said, if right, you gotta be both for sure. So I don't know.
Yeah.
That's just that. Whatever floats people's boat. That's cool. But I just think that people should strive to be the best that they can be. As far as all the guys asking me, where would I find that? All women like will be willing to do polygamy. In my opinion, they just don't have the information on it, and it just takes the right guy.
I
Yeah, I mean, I feel like my mindset wouldn't be like try to pursue a poly or find a relationship. It would just like, I'd be out. If I was single, I'd be out and about. And if I come across a good person, that'd be that. And if I found out they were like into that and they introduced me to that and really made me think about, oh, this is something to consider.
Well, that would never happen, bro. Because as a man, with all due respect, it's not a bad thing. But like, you're the leader. You're the one that's in the military. You develop leadership skills. If a woman has to get you into like poly, or if a woman has to steer you in the right direction or steer in the relationship, you already messed up. A guy, there's
No,
nothing.
what
I
I,
know all this like toxic masculinity, man. But the truth is, when women get in the presence of a truly masculine man, a leader, somebody with a plan, they absolutely love it. They eat it up. Like they because they don't get it. It's a lack of that to go around. And it's not to say, oh, you're being controlling. It's the difference between being controlling and being in control. A woman likes when like you hit her up, have a plan, do the like all of that, right? But like trying to tell them what to wear, what to do, that's different. That's being controlling. Women like a man that's in control. They don't like a man that's controlling. There's a big difference between the two.
It's
I get that.
true.
What I'm saying is, if I was single, I'm trying to wrap my head around this question. If I was single, my mindset would be to pursue a, a individual woman. I wouldn't even be thinking about entertaining multiple women in my mind.
Yeah,
So like being in a polygamous relationship would never be like the thing that I'm set out to do.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. The only way I would is if somehow or another got. Not saying the woman is going to steer me in that direction, but if somehow or another that topic was brought up, we discussed it, or we saw something. Hell, we fucked around and watched y'all shit or something, and decided, well, that's not a bad idea. We should try
Yeah.
that. Then
Well,
no,
I
but
just
be
personally think that
single.
polygamy is better than cheating. You know what I mean? I don't think any woman deserves lies. I
Oh
don't
yeah, I
think any
agree.
woman
I
deserves
agree.
to
I
have
feel like if you
heart.
got to cheat, you might
You say
as well go do
what?
your thing. I feel like if you have to cheat, you might as well go do your thing. Either be single or be in a polygamous relationship. You don't
Yeah,
really have to.
yeah. It's a lot
I
of
feel
people
like
that cheat though, and I have a different standard. I think most guys don't deserve relationships. Me personally, like just to be completely transparent, how I feel about it. I don't think guys should date until they're making 20,000 a month, and it's not about the money. It's about the mindset and the confidence and the courage that comes with that. You got to do something like different. You got to be pushing to your potential. When I look at you, I'm like, why is this guy making less than $1 million a year? Look at this guy. Like, you're fit, you're disciplined, you got the, the charisma, bro. Like, you should be doing big things with your life. And there's nothing wrong with the military. I just personally think you could do more with your life than that. And there's nothing wrong with that. But it's just like, I think everybody should strive for like greatness. Because if you can't lead yourself to tremendous success, it's going to be hard to lead a family to tremendous success. You can't lead somebody further than you've taken yourself. You know what I mean? So people, it's
Are we
nothing wrong with making 100,000 a year. There's nothing wrong with that. That's great. But the people that have the potential to do more should do more, bro. Because the truth is, who can you help off 100,000 a year? It's hard to help your moms. It's hard to help your neighborhood. It's hard to help our community off of that. Every month we pay a single mom's rent. I can't do that off $100,000 a year. We help college kids. We help people start businesses. We help business owners. So we can't do that off 100,000 a year. We can barely do that off 100,000 a month. So I feel like you owe it to yourself and your community to be all you can be. And truthfully, polygamy for me is all about my mission. It's not even really about like my ego. These women support my mission because without the peace that they bring in my life, I couldn't focus on building like a big business because it's so stressful, right? So without them, I'll be nothing. That's just my 2 cents to you, man. You just seem like a very strong guy, and I just think you should like push to be all you can be. You know, just my 2 cents.
My question now, I have a question, but it's really just me like trying to understand your mindset about polygamy more. So like you said, you being in a polygamous relationship isn't really about. I don't want to misquote you because I done heard you a couple of
My
times.
ego,
Somebody
not
misquotes
about
you.
my ego. It's about my.
Yeah, if somebody don't, if I don't repeat what you said word for word, that's gonna start a whole other conversation. I'm a paraphrase. I can't even remember exactly what you said. But when you first asked me about being in a polygamous relationship, you were like, your main point was like, oh, if I had a choice to sleep with one woman or two women, which one would I choose? That was like your first. It seemed like your biggest point.
Yeah.
But then right here, you were just saying, for you being in a relationship, more about your mission.
Yeah.
So is it more about the mission, or more about having more
It's
women?
all about the mission. But in order to get to like self-actualization, which is like your highest self, you got to have your basic needs met. And I think that guys like us, right? Because I can tell you got like that hunger in you. Maybe it's dying a little bit because the military is so easy and you're not like challenged so much. But guys like us, like we have an innate ability, you know, obviously to like attract women, be around multiple women, and like a lot of guys, maybe, your situation is that I'm not trying to convert you, but I'm saying like a lot of guys, they be with the girl and maybe they be watching like Corn on the Cob, or maybe they be like really, really looking at other girls, getting super distracted. And it's because they do that because their basic needs are not met. So instead of them focusing their energy on building, they focus their energy on like outside things, cheating, pornography, Instagram girls DMs on Instagram, all type of crazy stuff. You know how guys be. So I'm not saying that's your situation, but I know a lot of guys, it affects them. When you don't have that basic need met, bro, like you're gonna like just operate at like lower self.
I don't know. I mean, my basic needs are met.
It's good for you, man. I'm happy.
I have a loving wife, loving
That's for all them
family.
comments.
It's really not really my basic. My basic need is to be when you say the best version of myself, I feel like is being the healthiest, most in shape person I can be. I joke all the time. It's like if I lost everything else in the world and I became homeless, one thing I'd be doing some fucking push-ups on the sidewalk, staying in fucking shape.
Love it.
Man.
You got a personal training business?
Nah.
Why not, man?
I don't know.
All right,
I
man.
don't. I could.
Now. You ain't gonna like this.
That's one thing she doesn't like. I know a lot, but I give my game out for free. I don't really. I don't.
No. You still give it out for free. That's good. But listen, bro.
No.
Here's the thing. You gotta stop. You gotta stop being selfish. You gotta start.
And then give out.
Huh?
I said he shouldn't. The issue is he hasn't structured the business. If he structured the business first, then gave out free game, that would be one thing, because free game doesn't do anything but bring attention to your business and bring people in, so that way you can sell products. But he doesn't have nothing set up. He just gives it. Like, hey, friend.
No, I think doing good. I think doing good is always good, whether you got a business or not. That's just my 2 cents. Maybe we like differ, but I think doing good and like helping people is like one of the most liberating, powerful things that you can do. But my thing is this, man. Your woman is right, you have to like stop thinking about only yourself, man. I don't know what your mom's situation's like, what your brother's situation's like, what your dad's situation's like, what your cousin's situations are like, what your community situation's like. But if you have the power and the gift to help people that can't help themselves, you should take every advantage to do that, man. So I think that you should continue to push and strive for greatness. If you got a gift, share it with the world, man. If fitness is your passion, help people, monetize it, and use the money to take care of your family, take care of your church, take care of your community, bro.
I feel that. I feel that.
I have a
How about you
I'm
got
sorry,
any
I had a
questions?
random question that popped in my head. I know the one of the people had said something about boundaries, but I felt like the question wasn't completely answered. Is there any boundaries that your queens have set? I know Shanice, I don't know where she went, but is there any boundaries, Olivia, since you're there, that you have for Sean? And to be more specific, like we have a real close with
Oh,
some.
I got a question next to you.
We have a real close pair of friends, and they're in an open marriage.
Oh
So
hell no!
they
So
do.
the girl sleeping with other dudes?
Yeah.
Haram! Hell no! That's wow.
All right, going on
Yo,
boundaries. Going off
you
of
know
boundaries.
what? I'm gonna tell you right now, and that leads me to my number one thing. That's the number one reason why guys be afraid of talking about poly, because they think the girl's gonna be like, "Well, I want to be with other dudes." Listen, guys, you gotta
It's
have the courage to ask for what you want. All right. And if some woman is sitting here trying to tell you that I want to sleep with other dudes, bro, she probably doesn't really want to do that. And if she does really want to do that, you should run. You do not want to
isn't
be
that
with
a
a
double?
woman like that. That is weird. I'm not trying to, that's crazy.
Isn't that
That's wild to me.
different yogurts? But she can't, put her popsicle on different sticks.
Yeah, what? So she gonna get pregnant, and I'm supposed to take care of her? Yeah, get out of here. Oh, let
Well,
me rub your
don't
belly every day. You pregnant with another
that's
man's baby?
my
It's okay, baby. I still love you. I know. You know what I mean?
What
She's
if she
coming
does?
home, you
What if,
kissing her in the mouth. Yeah,
what
using
if
the
she
same
doesn't?
mouthwash. You can't even eat after her no more. That's disgusting.
okay. Well,
That's gross.
so
You know what I mean?
my
That's
our
wild.
dynamic.
It's not the same. People try
So
to make it seem like it's the same thing. It's not the same thing.
huh?
It ain't the same thing.
It is double standard. I feel like if you because I mean
Do girls get in the
Olivia
club?
doesn't like
Do
stuff
girls get in the club for free?
sometimes.
Yeah, that's a
Sometimes
double standard. Do girls?
I feel no.
The next.
Said you can't
Huh?
even kiss your woman when she comes back. You said it's a double standard because you said you couldn't even kiss your woman when she
Let's
comes back. But I
go!
mean,
Let's go! Come on!
you
Oh, sorry, y'all. They just hit a home run. They just hit a home run, y'all. So they just doing their little thing.
Olivia
Home run. What up? What up? What up? What up? I'm being lazy, baby.
baseball, so I don't know. I
Sorry.
feel like Olivia doesn't like
Who was it?
so it's not standard that she has to kiss you in your mouth after you got Shanice's spit on your lips.
Shanice is who?
Talking to my child right now. You have to focus.
Yo, they just hit a home run right here, man. It's Padres season, man. We winning the World Series, by the way, man.
I don't know too much about baseball.
All right.
I said it's a standard because if you think of it in a personal example, like y'all right now, you said you wouldn't want to kiss behind her after she's been out, but Olivia doesn't like women
See,
now, and
this
she has to kiss you behind
I'm
Shanice.
100% with you. First of all, most girls like girls, right? That's just one. So it's completely.
Olivia,
Most dudes do not like dudes. If you do like dudes, hey, that's your thing. Most dudes do not like that. Another thing is, as a guy in a relationship, you're the leader. A woman can't follow two guys' leads at the same time. Like she can. It just might be a little difficult. It's going to create
jump
confusion.
on up.
And then number two, like you don't think it's weird for you to be pregnant by one man and have another man taking care of you?
Why do you have to be pregnant? None of them
So
are
nobody.
pregnant.
So y'all gonna. So for us, we do relationships right intentionally. So if I'm having a queen, of course I'm gonna want to reproduce with her. Uh-oh.
Oh,
I
no,
think
they're
her
gonna
phone
come
died.
back. They're gonna come
You think
back.
so?
Yeah.
Another
I
one.
would have turned one.
Another one. Let's go. Back to back, baby. Let's go. They're going crazy out there. Oh.
I've never seen that happen.
I know. No, I've seen it. Wait till Tatis comes back. Padres won too. We came back.
Really?
Yeah, we came back.
We're doing so well.
That's crazy. Yeah, they got off.
Dang
Dang,
it!
that's
That
amazing.
was good
That was
conversation.
good conversation. That was great conversation. Let's get somebody else. I think our phone died. Oh. Listen, hold on. Listen, you guys. Listen, I know, man. That guy had a lot of talent, and his girl was right, man. He does need to, go and help people, guys. We want to help you guys, man. So with that being said, we always, every day, you guys know, man, we want to give you guys strategy so you got better relationships, better friendships, and make more money. So you guys know what's up, man. If you guys have a 700 plus credit score, you want to make an extra $10,000 to $15,000 a month, okay? I want to help you, man, for free, okay? So DM me on Instagram, Sean_T_Adams. DM me free game, okay? DM me free game on Instagram, Sean_T_Adams, and I'll teach you for free how to make $10,000 to $15,000 a month. It's the one with the blue check. I only got one account. I don't have a backup account. It's only one. All right, so DM me on Instagram. If you got a 700 plus credit score, free game. All right, and I'll teach you for free how to make $10,000 to $15,000 a month. Oh, and for my guys out there, if you want to have massive success, you're looking for a mentor. You don't want to just make $10,000 to $15,000 a month. You want to make $10,000 to $15,000 a week. DM me on Instagram. If you got a 700 plus credit score, DM me on Instagram, mentor, and I'll personally reach out to you. So I hope all is well with you guys again, man. You guys, I hope, even if you're watching this, you make $100,000 a year. That's awesome, man. Congrats. You guys have to figure out a way to help more people, man. Help your mom, help your brother, help your sister, help your church, help your community. If you're not going to do it for yourself or your kids, do it for the community. You may feel like, hey, I'm good. I make $80,000. I don't need no more. But listen, man, it would be awesome to be able to donate $5,000 a month. It'd be awesome to be able to help the homeless people in the community a month. We need more leaders, more people. So listen, if you guys are watching this, man, and you got a 700 plus credit score, I want to give you legit strategy that you can use to go and make an extra $10,000 to $15,000 a month. DM me on Instagram, Sean_T_Adams. DM me free game, okay? Make sure you DM me free game. Make sure you message that, and you're gonna get some information. And attached will be like a 4-minute video, and you'll be able to take notes, ask me questions, whatever it may be. And for my guys, if you're looking for a mentor, you got a 700 plus credit score, DM me on Instagram, mentor. If you got a 700 plus credit score, my guys out there, man, if you want to learn to have massive success and get to like 10,000 a week and maybe even to $1 million a year. All right. So with that being said, I appreciate you guys so much. Let's get somebody else up here.
Get a hit.
And yeah, man, that was a great conversation. For the guys in here, I want to know, man, would you practice like poly? Be honest. That guy, I hope I didn't get him in trouble tonight because she was looking.
1.5 million likes.
Let's do it.
Before we
That was a crazy win.
1.5 million likes before we get somebody on. 1.5 million likes, so double tap the screen. 1.5 million likes. 1.5. Somebody said I'm wearing AirPods. My bad. I'll be quieter ASMR. 1 million likes. 1.5 million likes. 1.5 million likes. Can anyone hear this? 1.5 million likes. ASMR.
We're at 1.4 million likes. Thank y'all so much.
Y'all are funny. 1.5 million likes. We're almost there. 1.5 million likes. We're almost there. 1.5 million likes. We're there. Okay. Peculiar.
It's gonna be back to back to back.
Make to make.
Bruv. Come on, bruv. Stop playing with me, bruv. Bruv. We haven't had a UK person on here in a long time, but
Yeah, they got rid of us.
not they got rid of. Oh wait, they banned TikTok, didn't they? In the UK, I know they did in some European country.
France, I
Yeah. France. I love France. Okay, so London, babes. Gemini J. Hello, Miss Gemini J.
Oh my gosh, I was not prepared to get accepted into this.
Oh, you are here, girl. What's your name?
My name is
Another
Jada.
red room.
Yes, ma'am. I'm from Boston, but I live in Florida.
Okay, gotcha, Jada. Where'd you first see us?
I saw you guys on my For You page so many times. I just kept scrolling until eventually I'm like, let me see what these people are about.
Love it.
So, my first question is for Shanice.
Yes, ma'am.
So you are in the Navy, right? You're a medical professional in the Navy.
Yes, I'm in.
What do you do? Are you like a nurse or?
I'm a corpsman.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Good for you.
Thank you so much.
So do you work like every day of the week or 12-hour shifts?
It depends.
Oh my gosh, girl, because I'm a nurse and I work 12-hour shifts. So when I get home, I'm tired. So I'm surprised you can do lives this late.
I'm good.
So I've joined a few of you guys' lives so far. And Olivia, I have a question for you, sweetheart.
I have an answer.
So, in regards to where you see yourself in the next 5 years, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
I see us very just owning a lot of assets, as well as donating a lot, giving back to the community, a lot of causes, throwing a lot of events such as masterminds all over the world, just like at a different level in business. And oh, she's on pause. I want to make sure she hears it.
Oh
Do
no,
you hear it
I'm
now?
hearing you.
Where did it end? Where did it pause? Hello? Hello? Jada, where? Oh,
Oh,
why is everyone hopping off?
The last woman messaged me and said her phone died.
Yeah, that's what we thought. We want. Let's see. Whitney, you're about to come on. Hi, Whitney.
Hi.
Hi, can you turn your camera on, please?
Yes.
Okay, just sent it.
Okay. Can you guys see me?
Yes, we can.
Oh, how are you
What's
guys?
good? Good. What's your name? Where are you from?
Whitney, I'm from Kenya.
Awesome. What is your question, Whitney?
My first question is for Sean. Yeah, Sean. So, how are you, Sean?
I'm the greatest. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. So, did you talk to other polygamous men before you started this?
I had a couple conversations, but to be honest with you, um, most of the men that I know that practice poly are either do it for religious reasons or have something where some reason why the situation is like different, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I have family members who are married to many wives, and all the wives don't like each other.
hmm
So for you to say you will have like 7 girls in the same house, that is like, you know, I think just that's just not possible.
Okay.
Yeah, because most of the times women don't like each other. And if you will have 7 girls, all of them will have different personalities from different backgrounds. And for them to be in the same house, that is just not possible. Because for once, my uncle has 4 wives, and all of them live in different houses. And they still don't like each other. They still fight.
Okay.
So, yeah. So I think maybe you should talk to some men who are in the same situation that you want to be in and
There's no
see if it will be
situation
possible.
I want to be in. That's the point.
What? Sorry?
No, there's no men that are in the situation that I want to be in. What I'm doing, I feel like it's truly unprecedented.
No, I'm just saying you should talk to other men who have multiple wives or in multiple relationships.
Yeah.
Yeah, just to know what goes on. Because I've seen this in my country and it never ends well.
Okay.
There's always, some type of jealousy. There's always some type of fighting. It's just not easy. So you should
What
talk
country you
to,
live in? What country you live in?
I'm in Kenya.
Well, I'm in America, and it's the land of opportunity and the land of dreams, and we make dreams come true. So I'm gonna make my dreams come true in America. I'm sorry that
Yeah.
it didn't work out that well in your country, but in my country, America, it's the land of
But I've heard,
opportunities and the land of dreams. That's what makes America so great.
yeah, good for you. Good for you that you were born
Vote for
there.
Sean
Okay.
Adams, 2028.
Woo!
Yeah. And I've heard you talking about Africa in this live. I've heard you saying, "Oh, men in Africa do this and do that." So I've heard you say that.
So you mean to tell me they don't practice polygamy in Africa? Is that what you're telling me?
They do, and it's always shit. Because I've told you, my uncle. I'm giving you an example with my
Well,
uncle. He
wouldn't
has
you agree that it has more to do with the man that's leading the relationship than the women? I think women are great.
women are great.
So I think it has more to do with the man and the leader. And I feel like as long as I keep developing as a leader and keep getting better, which you're right, I could talk to people who are currently in polygamous relationships and learn from their mistakes. As long as I
Yeah,
keep
you should have
developing as a
done that
leader, as
before
long as
you
I keep
started.
developing, as long as hold on, real quick, as long as I keep developing as a leader, I'm not gonna fail. Now
But
the women may change. Women may come and go, but my mission will be the same. Whether Olivia's gone, Olivia may decide next week this ain't for me, Sean. I can't take this no more. Okay, cool. I'm still gonna go on like with my mission.
Okay. And if Olivia lives or if Shanice lives, will you get another girl to fill
Of,
up?
of
Because you
course,
said you want 7 relationships.
of course.
Okay. So all of the women, if you want 7 women, all of them will be in one house, right?
Maybe.
What about the children?
What about the children?
Will they be in the same house with their 7 moms
Maybe.
and you?
It just, it just depends. Like, I'm not gonna say 7 women have to stay in the same house. That never came out of that. It all depends
Mm-hmm.
on the and what those women want, what those women are comfortable with. Every relationship
Mm-hmm.
is different. The same way when I brought Olivia into my relationship, I didn't be like, hey, you gotta like girls. She didn't like girls. Okay, cool.
Oh,
Like
Olivia did
I
not
don't
like
place
girls.
boundaries. I don't place boundaries on like people. That's not how I do relationships. So I'm not gonna be like, we gotta live here, we gotta do this. That's not how I do my relationships. The only 3 things I need in my relationship are respect, loyalty, and communication. The only reason why I want to add a queen is because I feel like we can be assets to each other. Hey, you feel like I'm a great guy, you are impressed by my intellect, you feel like I'm the best guy on the planet to help you reach your potential. That's the only reason why I'm ever with a woman. If she doesn't feel like I'm
Yeah.
the best guy on the planet to help her reach her potential, I actually don't want her to be with me. Hey, go find somebody that can like push you to greatness. Go find somebody that like will help you. Like that's how I do relationships. I feel like a true leader gives everything, and I give a
Okay,
lot.
that's good. Do you feel like you give what they give you? Do you feel like you give them back what they give you?
I
Do you honestly feel that in your heart?
I'm going to tell you this. In the last 60 days, I feel like I have spent over 330K, and I have not bought
On
myself.
them?
I have not bought myself anything. Most of that money is into the business, and the rest of the free cash is into investments to take care of them and take care of their family. And not to
Okay.
mention, we're about to do a really, really big deal, something I can't even talk about, but we're about to do a huge deal that's going to change both of their lives forever.
Okay. So Shanice is 29. Am I right? I'm sorry if I'm wrong.
This is Shanice.
She's 29, yeah? I'm sorry if I'm wrong.
Yes, 29.
That's a lie. She's 25. 25.
And Olivia is younger. So how old will be the other 5?
How old would the other 5 be?
Mm-hmm.
There you go again. I don't. She could be 18. She could be 32. She could be 35. She could be 42. I don't know. As long as she's of legal age and she's smart, intelligent, beautiful, and wants to do big things, let's do it.
So the 7th one can be 35 and you will not care. Or 40.
Yeah. If she's an amazing person, yes.
Okay. And with kids or with no kids? Or all of them
I
have to be.
I prefer no kids, but if she has kids and she's like a great asset, like she can really help me grow as a person, as a man, as a leader, then like sure, why not?
Okay. And now you have 2 queens in your house. If you want to add the third one, will you be leaving them in the house to go out until you find the third one?
I don't understand that question. Could you repeat that?
Like if you want to add the third queen in the house, right? So you will just be leaving them in the house or maybe at work just for you to go out until you choose who it will be.
What?
Sean.
Whitney.
Okay, I'm asking.
So cute.
Now you have 2 queens in the house, right?
Yes.
So for you to add the third one, you will be leaving them in the house to go out until you choose the third one?
Like, are you leaving to search for the third one?
I'm not leaving my house to search for no queen. No, I'm here focusing on helping people and working on my mission. I'm at the stage in my life where I attract women. I don't chase women. It's a difference.
So how will you bring the third one in if you don't go out with them, or the third one, the
I
fourth
get,
one?
I get,
You
I
don't-
get. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I get DMs every day from beautiful women all over the country.
So you're meeting them off of Instagram and
I meet them. It could be in person. It could be off of Instagram. It could be anywhere. Yeah, who knows? Like the thing is just like I'm not really going out chasing women. Like I'm at the point where I attract. If I'm walking down the street and I see an absolutely beautiful woman and I talk to her and we go to coffee and she has a beautiful spirit and a beautiful personality and we can grow together, we're gonna build together. We're gonna do generational things together. That could be off of Instagram. It could be in person. It could be anywhere.
That's what I was asking. If you meet someone on Instagram, you will have to leave your queens in the house to go for coffee with another woman. So your queens are good with that?
Yes. Are
I
y'all cool with
mean,
that?
yes.
Yes, sir.
I mean, how else are you supposed to get other queens? That's
Yeah, that's what I was asking him. And,
Well, you made it seem like they like are in the house. I didn't know exactly what you were saying, but yeah, I mean, what? Listen, I'm very transparent. So if I even think a girl's cute, if we go on a coffee date, they meet my queens. Like they're gonna meet. They're gonna, hey, this is who I'm going out with. This is who I'm hanging out with. And I actually want my queens to, talk to them, feel their energy. Because if my queens don't like them, it may be hard for like me to like her. To be honest,
yeah, if your queens don't like the girl and you really like her, will you still take her in the house?
it depends on why they don't like her, but more than likely, no.
Because I've
And
told
by like,
you.
I'm not talking about romantic. I'm talking about like just on like a friendship vibe. So the thing about me, I actually really, 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 really value the sisterhood aspect of polygyny. And I know a lot of guys don't care about that, but for me, I really value it. So women that actually want to be pushed to their potential, women that actually want to be around other like-minded women, women that want to grow, women that may not always want to go to the club. Like it's cool to have fun every now and then, but Olivia and Shanice are really growth-minded, not just like pleasure driven. I feel like a lot of women, their friend when they hang around their friends, they just do ratchet stuff, and it's cool to do ratchet stuff. But at the same time, y'all should also be having discussions about how y'all can change your life, how y'all can invest in stuff together. And if they're not ready for those type of conversations, then this probably wouldn't be like the best fit for them, to be honest.
Okay, that's good. That's all I wanted to ask. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Thank
Thank you
you.
for the
Bye,
questions.
Whitney.
Somebody asked, who do I
Bye.
sleep with? I sleep with both of them. We all sleep in the same bed.
Bye. Oh, Whitney, Philadelphia. Ooh, Torchy, you're coming on. She has like a bomb profile picture.
And that wig is made.
Hello. How do I?
Asia. Hi, Asia.
Hi. Can y'all
Hi.
see me?
Is that your name?
It's Aja. Hi.
Aja. Okay.
Yes.
What's your Okay, well, I already got Aja. Where are you from?
I'm from Maryland.
Girl, you're so gorgeous. Look at your
Thank
hair.
you. How are you?
Look at the face. Like, where are you going? It's literally like 12:35 in Maryland.
I know. I know. I'm not going anywhere. I do content and stuff on Instagram. So I was just taking photos.
Period. She said, "Let me hustle at night." Love it.
Yes.
Well,
Yes.
where'd you first find us?
Well, y'all have been like all on my For You page. So anytime I come on TikTok, I see y'all either on live or on my For You page. So
Gotcha.
yeah.
Awesome. Okay. Well, what is your question, love?
Okay. So my question, I guess, is for all three of you guys. I'm pretty sure somebody has asked a question like this before, but how exactly because I know that Olivia, you don't like girls, but Shanice likes girls. So how do you guys like, how can I say this?
Fornicate.
Not fornicate, but how do you spread the love? You know what I mean? Considering the fact that it's like you guys are Sean is in a relationship, two different relationships pretty much. So how do you like share your love? You know what I mean?
Don't really get it. No. So you're saying how do we share our love?
Yeah.
Well, I'm only in a romantic relationship with him, so I show love just like any normal relationship.
Mm-hmm. So do you like, would there be times when like you get jealous if he's like showing more love to Shanice, or like how, you know what I mean? Like how do you more specifically for Sean, like how does that work for you?
How does what work?
Like I know you guys sleep in the same bed, but you obviously, I don't want to get too all into y'all business, but
Yes.
um what you say?
I say yes, you do. But go ahead. It's cool.
No, I'm just asking, like how do y'all like make it work? You know what I mean? Like considering the fact that Olivia doesn't like girls, Shanice likes girls, so obviously you guys aren't all three together. Like, am I not making sense right now?
No, you make sense.
Yeah.
But what are you asking
So
though specifically? Like, how do I make what work? Like the relationship? I'm in a relationship with Olivia. I'm in a relationship with you.
like, okay, because I don't want to just like straight up. Okay, I'm about to just say it. How do? Hold on. Is it paused on my end? Is it paused on my end? Because it's pausing.
Straight up. Straight up.
Okay. Straight up. Okay.
Straight up.
Um.
Straight up.
So
Straight up.
okay. Okay. So if all right. So let's say you and Olivia are getting it on or whatever. Like, does Shanice just like be outside the room listening?
Bro,
Like,
she
how does
grabbed the
it? You know what I
pom-poms
mean?
and
Like,
she grabbed the pom-poms and started doing backflips.
oh,
No, I'm
okay.
kidding. You gotta use your imagination on that.
Use my
Maybe
imagination.
she's out the room. Maybe she goes and is like, "Ew, this disgusts me." Maybe she's rubbing my back and cheering me on. I don't know. Gotta use your
Mm,
imagination on that. That's crazy. That's
okay.
crazy. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. That's all I really wanted to know because I don't think. I mean, every time people ask questions like that, you say that. So,
Because I mean, it's the truth.
um,
You know, you gotta use your imagination. Pandora's box.
okay. All right. All right. Well, I don't have no other questions. I ain't gonna hold y'all up. Thank you for letting me come
I got a
on.
question. This would be a better. This would be awesome. We're gonna see what your imagination's like. You like girls?
Something like that.
Are you like a pillow princess?
I wouldn't say that.
No. Okay. Well, what would you do if your man had another girl, another woman, and he was intimate with her? What would you do?
Well, I mean, I feel like that would have to be a conversation that we would have to have. He wouldn't just, bring another girl into the equation.
I know, but let's say y'all already had the conversation and she was already in the equation. What would you do?
What would I do? I would probably not be with him anymore because I don't really want that. I feel like I could
Cool, but
stand with him. Me personally.
let's just say you agreed to it under some circumstances, and you had changed the situation. You agreed to it. What would you do?
What would I do?
I mean, I don't know. Honestly, I guess I would
But
just try to.
I'm with.
I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't agree with it. So
Yeah,
I
but
just feel
you
like
did agree with it, if you did agree with it, and you did know what you would do, what would you do?
I, I mean, I guess I would just deal with it, but I don't think I would be in that position
And
anyway.
what
So
would that look like? What would that look like? You dealing with it? Would you like cheer them on? You'd be like, "That's right, baby, tear that up." Like, or would you just
I
be in the
guess so.
huh?
I guess so. I'd
So
rather do that than
you'll grab the bullhorn. You be like, "Hell yeah, give it to her, yeah." That's how you'll be.
maybe. I don't know. Let's
No, you
pray I
know.
never end up in that situation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But thank you for having me come on here.
Yeah, you got a business. I see you're a fashion model. You got a business.
Yes. Well,
What
I'm just a sorry, I'm having a brain fart. Um I just model. No
Don't
business
say you
yet,
just model.
but
Don't sell yourself short like that. So what are you doing?
well, I just like do hair deals and like clothing brands and stuff like that.
What's
I
the
just had
most
a
amount of
baby.
money? What's the biggest project you did? What's the project you're most proud of that you did as a model?
Probably working for hair brands like in the beauty supply stores and stuff like that.
So you've been in beauty supply stores. So when I be going
Yeah.
by my do rag, I be seeing you, and I just didn't
Yep.
know. Dang. How much did you get paid on those deals?
I probably got paid what, maybe like 2,000 a day for like what, maybe like 8-hour shoots.
8 hour shoots. That's amazing. You should. Why don't you teach other girls how to become an up and coming model and how to get opportunities?
That sounds like a good idea. I mean, I've thought about doing stuff like that, but it's so many things that like go through my head of me thinking about doing and just go in
So
and
do it.
out. So,
Make it a ticket. Make something super, super, super cheap. Make it $5 a month, and this a Discord group, and you like will give them guidance, and it's a live Q&A. You know what I mean? This is the thing. We can always teach people, on the spectrum, right? Life is all about create the man, create the woman you admire, and then give them away to the world. Teach other people how you did it, right? We got to start helping each other, right? We hop on this live every day and we try to help you guys, whether you guys like us, whether you don't. But you guys got to start learning to help each other, right? And stop being so selfish. How can you guys help other people? That's the number one question you guys got to start asking. Because if you do that, it will change your life so much.
mm, okay.
It's the beauty of the
Thank you for
world.
that.
You help other people with their problems, your problems tend to go away. It's the craziest thing.
That makes sense.
If it makes sense, implement it. Gratitude is action. It's not words. I hear your man in the background. He can't tell you that, hey, he loves you. He got to like show you that he loves you, right?
Yeah.
So gratitude is action, not words. If you truly appreciate me, take it, implement it, and help young models all around. That's the best way you can show me you actually appreciate me.
Mm, okay. Hi, Shawnice. I haven't seen you the whole time.
Hello, how you doing?
I'm doing good. But thank you guys again for letting me come up on here. Y'all have a good night.
You too.
You too. Bye.
Pom poms, grab some.
Hi. It seems like we have a good amount of. Oh, I did not even. Oh, there she is. Oh,
Who's that?
oh, she instantly came up. Oh, wait. Hi,
What the heck? Hello.
Mary.
Hi.
Hi, Mary.
Mary Berry. Mary Berry. No, I
Okay.
love that.
I was not expecting to actually be on here. So,
I have a question for you, really quick.
okay.
Is your last name Billy Berry?
No, it's not. That's just what everyone
Uh,
calls me. That's like literally been
yeah.
my name since like high school, so everyone calls me that, but no. Um, okay. So my name, where I'm from, I'm Mary. I'm from Austin, Texas. So, yeah, I have a couple questions. Wait, because I wrote them down. Wait, are y'all listening?
Oh, yes, I
She's
am.
just getting distracted by all your TikToks.
Oh, okay, period.
Yes.
Okay, you can keep getting distracted then. Okay,
Yeah.
real quick, I want to say, you know what's so ironic? This is
Hey,
actually
y'all in
like,
the comments, go blow her up, man. She got a nice little
She's
little look
fine.
to her. Yeah,
She's fine.
go blow her up. Go blow her up. Make her go viral.
oh my gosh, stop. Okay,
Go blow
but
her up.
so okay, don't shoot me in the comments, but anyways, I have a couple questions.
I got a couple answers.
Okay, so my first one, there was a video that was like going around or whatever of like, okay, I just want to preference and say that I have not been watching you guys for like super, super long, but there was a video that was going around like a few days ago of Shanice. You were like bowing to Sean or like on your knees or something, and he had handed you like a water bottle. Or no, he handed like Olivia like a water bottle or something, and then like I don't know, you reached for it and he kind of like put your hand down. Is there a way that one of you guys can kind of like explain that?
Yeah, I got this. You should go and look at my Instagram and look up family, and then you'll actually see the original clip. Because if you see what the original clip is, it says Deep Family Talks. And I just wanted, when I talk to people, I want their undivided like attention. All right. So I was just like, hey, like, do I got your attention type thing. That's all that was.
Okay.
It was a really deep talk.
Okay. Okay. And then, okay, the other question that I had was, I know there were people that were saying that Sean, you don't have like a passport or whatever. So what do you guys do like for fun?
We will go watch movies, walks. We go out to eat a lot, and I like food, so I enjoy that. Yeah, whatever is going on in downtown San Diego, we'll enjoy that. We have front row seats to the baseball game, so that's always something. There's concerts here, masterminds, whatever. Like we're always watching that. Yeah.
Okay. And then
And
okay, I just have two more questions.
for myself, dang, do we get to answer the question
Okay,
too?
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
For myself, babe, did you want to answer that? What do you do for fun?
Oh, I thought she meant as a group.
Oh.
No, for myself, to be completely honest with you, I am so focused on building my business, and honestly, we're so focused on achieving financial freedom, like true freedom. Like I'll just tell you, our first goal is to get to $100,000 a month in passive income. So I bust my butt 7 days a week to get money, get rid of the money, put it in the asset, so we can get a little check every month. Take 100,000, put it here. Oh, this is gonna pay me 4,000 a month. Oh, this is gonna pay me 3,000. Oh, this is gonna pay me 6,000 a month. Until we're making $100,000 a month in passive income, I'm just gonna be grinding like a way, because that's true freedom. Making $1 million a year in earned income and making $1 million a year in passive income are two totally different things. Anybody can get rich, but getting wealthy is totally different, and it takes a lot of commitment and it takes a lot of sacrifice. So that's like my number one like priority.
Okay.
There was a live here where I think we had spent it was like 138K or something like that, and I think we had only like last month we only spent like $332 on like entertainment and made over 180K. So we're sacrificing a lot so we can have freedom for the rest of our life.
Okay.
Go ahead. You want to answer?
What do I do for fun? Go to the gym and make content.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Yeah, that's fun. So it's just that it's not about fun. It's about what can we do to help the most amount of people, to be honest with you. And that's that.
And that's fair. I mean, different strokes for different folks. So,
Oh yeah.
um, so I just have like three more questions. That's it. I'm not gonna be here for too long. So, the other question I had was for Shanice as well. Um, I wanted to know because I know that there was like I think I seen a clip where it was you and Sean had a conversation like prior to ever bringing someone else on or whatever. So I wanted to know what about Sean made you feel like more secure, like or like very secure to like add someone on, like secure enough.
To be honest, what made me feel comfortable was like his level of masculinity and his honesty. He always like opens to he creates an environment for like us to be able to communicate and at this level of communication that I've never like really had in a relationship before. His honest, I've never had to worry about him like lying or doing something like malicious or having ill intent or anything like that. And in regards to the initial discussion, since I was bisexual, I was on board for it.
Okay, and that brings me to my second to last question, and this is for Sean. I'm sorry, I'm so giggly. I'm just a naturally like giggly person, so
Me too.
Olivia's obsessed with your dance videos, by the way.
I am.
Oh, thank you. That's part of my business, which we can get to at the end. But I want to ask you all these questions first. So, Sean, would you like add another woman into the relationship that Shanice could be in a relationship with as well, and not just like platonically, like
Yeah,
her and
absolutely.
Olivia romantically?
Absolutely.
Okay.
But I will say this: I don't know about them being in a full blown relationship. That might be a lot. But like being intimate and building a bond, absolutely be open to like that.
Okay. Okay. I think that's pretty much all the questions I had.
Why you got a crush on Grace?
This is not my life, okay? I'm not gonna do
Yeah.
that. But Shanice is a very, very beautiful woman. I love her grace. I love the way she handles herself, how she carries herself. So yeah, but yeah. I've actually tried, this is really not about me, but I've actually tried to be in a poly relationship. And that's the reason why I had asked Shanice like what made her feel secure, because I had brought it up to the guy that I was with at the time and he got way too excited about it. So I just wasn't trying to do it. But
if you're, I mean, any guy's gonna get excited about it, but if the thought of a whatever, you know, people can do whatever they want, but for us, the number one thing is about building. It's not about like sex. Sex is cool, crazy sex is awesome, but that comes with the territory. It's never gonna be my focus. So with that being said, as far as poly, you got to just be very careful with that, because like if a guy's not, and I'm sure he was a great guy. You seem like you talk to great guys, but if a guy's not super on point, it can be a very slippery slope. All right, so make sure that they're a G. And for ladies, this is something you can ask guys. This is number one question you can tell if you're dealing with like somebody that's great or not. Ask a man, how do you exercise discipline on a daily basis? And if he says I'm not, then say that's fine, that's cool, but what are you doing to build discipline? Why do I say that? Discipline is the key to building a business. It's the key to having a family. It's the key to doing anything great. Do you know how hard it is to make in the last 60 days enough money to buy a Lamborghini and to really not buy anything for yourself? It takes a lot of discipline, but that discipline is going to pay off to create wealth. That wealth will create freedom, right? So in order to do anything great, you got to have discipline. And I'm not sitting here saying that I'm perfect, but I would say I'm more disciplined than 99% of men that walk this planet. And that's the thing that separates me. So ladies, that's a pro tip. If you want to know if a guy's a great guy to build with, ask him how he exercises discipline on a daily basis. And if he's not, that's okay. But ask him what he's doing to like build it. And if he has like can't even answer that, then like you honestly should not be building with him. Because a guy like that is just on a pleasure chase. He'll do whatever feels good. He's just trying to get as much pleasure as possible. The way he eats, what he does in his free time, and the way he dates women. It'll all be driven by pleasure instead of purpose. You gotta get a purpose-driven man. That's just my advice. Y'all can tell me to fuck off, but that's just my advice to y'all.
No, I definitely agree with like finding a purpose-driven, man or person or whatever. Yeah. So, I mean, that was all the questions that I had, guys.
You got a business? Look at you. She made her blush. Look at her. Oh, so cute.
Oh my God. Yeah, I do. I have a couple businesses actually. Wait, it's glitching. Can y'all hear me? Okay, can y'all hear me?
Now we can.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I have a couple businesses. So
You got a what?
I have a couple businesses.
There you go. Hey.
She's been doing
There you go. Good.
But yeah, so I teach dance. I teach heels classes for adults, and I also teach ballet, jazz, and contemporary for kids in Austin. Besides that, I do have an Amazon FBA business. And I'm also a corporate baddie. I work for a very well-known tech company as well. So
Google?
a couple. No.
Oh.
Meta?
No.
All right, well, I think that's awesome that you do FBA. I think e-commerce is going to be really, really grow. Obviously, like everything's shifting towards e-commerce. So then you should look at logistics. By the way, if you guys are watching this, go check out her dance videos. They're dope. By the way, when I was a kid, I used to tap dance. So that's pretty crazy that you
I've done tap too. Yeah. But
yeah. No, that's awesome. You guys go blow her up, man. She's awesome. Olivia's been watching her videos nonstop this whole time. So with that being said, we appreciate you being on. Where can they find you with the business? How can they find you with that?
So my Instagram is maryberry _ with 2 R's, 2 Y's at the end. And TikTok is Maryberry Official. Or my Instagram is actually linked in my TikTok. So that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, that's awesome. As far as your dancing business, what are you trying to do? Where are you going to scale that to?
Honestly, I feel like for me, dance is like an outlet. So I just want to be able to kind of have that outlet for other people as well, kind of like that mental relief or whatever. So I do plan on owning my own dance studio and also doing like background dancing as well. So yeah. But that's pretty much it.
That's awesome.
Wait, where are you located again?
I'm in Austin, Texas.
Okay.
You should create an online dance club.
I want to learn how to dance.
See, people want to learn how to dance, and they may not be in your city.
Mm-hmm.
You should create an online dance club and create and have users all over the country, maybe even all over the world join it. I think that you make millions of dollars a month if you scale that. You're very, very talented. Obviously, you got the look, the charisma, and I think you can help a lot of people because there's a lot of people who want to know how to dance, but they don't want to like leave their house. They don't want to go to a dance studio. They would love to like actually have like a teacher. So I think that's something that you might want to think about. You wouldn't have to do one-on-one. I mean, you could probably charge an exorbitant amount of money to do one-on-one online, but that's something that I highly suggest that you do. Again, you can tell me to kick rocks, but it's just my 2 cents. So with that being said, I appreciate you being on. Appreciate
Thank
you.
you guys for adding me. I appreciate it.
Of course. By the way, don't ever scam me like that again.
What?
With your name, Mary Berry. You know her last name's Appleberry. I got excited for a second.
That's
okay.
excited
for nothing.
That's okay. My name could be Mary Berry. That's fine. Y'all can call me
that. I appreciate you. Peace. You guys go blow her up, man. Blow her up. Go blow her up. Yes. Like, boot her, babe. What are you doing? Boot her.
Oh.
See?
Oh, okay.
All right, awesome. You guys, we appreciate you all, man. We want to help you guys. So with that being said, I love to see people doing great things. I saw she was in the e-com. That's one of the strategies that I actually like teach people, man. Listen, you guys got to get yourselves right, man. Get your body right, get your finances right, get everything right, man. We don't claim to be perfect or have it all figured out, but we do want to help you guys. So with that being said, if you guys are looking to make an extra 10 to 15,000 a month, and you got a 700 plus credit score, okay, you got a 700 plus credit score, DM me on Instagram, Sean_T_. I just want the blue check. DM me free game, okay, free game, 2 words, okay, free space game, okay, free game, and I will teach you for free how to make $10,000 to $15,000 a month. I'm never gonna ask you for your card. I'm never gonna ask you for money online. I only got one account, so one with the blue check. So DM me on Instagram. The guys, if you want to have tremendous success, you want to mentor, you got a 700 plus credit score, DM me on Instagram, Sean_T_. DM me mentor. If you got a 700 plus credit score and you want to learn to have even more success than just $10,000 to $15,000 a month, man, looking for like 2 people that really want to have massive success in their life. With that being said, I really appreciate you guys. Anything you want to say? Anything you want to say, babe?
We want to see more business owners. We want to see more business owners so we can support your businesses on here.
If you got a great physical product, you really help people, please DM Olivia, DM myself. If you really are focused on helping people solve problems, we want to bring you up here and help you. Shout out your business because we want to see more and more greatness in our community.
Subscribe to the San Diego Royalty YouTube channel.
Ooh, subscribe to that YouTube channel, San Diego Royalty. We appreciate you guys. We love you guys. We'll see you all tomorrow. Peace.
Bye.